Okay, so day 20. Today we're going to work a little bit on hip stretching, so hip mobility, stretching through the hips. Now the reason why I want to do this, guys, is because most people's hips are really tight, and the main reason why we're tight is because the life we live, like we sit like this, we drive like this. You've heard me talk about this many times. Some people even sleep like this. You've been here, and then when we want to stretch up, what we do is we stretch them here because the hips don't pull through so well. So our abdominals get switched off. Your back overtrains here, and you're stretching through your middle of the back, just way too much tension on the middle of the back. This is pulled through. What we want to do is, guys, I like to think you've got handlebars ready and you go, we pull it through. You see the difference? So you can see my short line drops and lifts. So we want to get that hip mobility. So I'm going to do some hip stretching. If you've just woke up, you might feel because you slept this way, you're tight here, if you've been at work all day. So let's shake it loose and let's work on that. First we're going to do here, guys, we're going to shake up by loose as we always do. We're going to try and lengthen the length of our quads, lengthen the length of our abs, laterally as well, to make sure that we can stretch through the whole range rather than just be, we're not just, I know we're creatures of we face forwards, so we work forwards. We need to be able to be rotational as well, lateral movement. So we need to be able to, if most people get injuries when they pick something up from the side because the back not quite ready for it. So we need to make sure we've got that rotational ability right through from the shoulder down to the hip. Okay, relax, relax. So we're going to start off, I'm going to take the bouncing out so you can focus on trying to get the heel right up to your bum. Bringing the knee right back, so we're lengthening the quad muscle right from the hip. Now when you do this, guys, let's stand up tall and relax. There you go. Stand up tall and relax. Okay, from here, guys, we're going to step back with the heel, and we're just going to practice rolling the hips forwards, rolling back. Roll hips forwards, rolling back. So we're focusing on tilting the hips and pulling them back. Now we do this, guys, let's stretch our arms up and do it from here. Now notice I'm not leaning back. So my arms aren't doing this. My arms are staying stretched, and I'm opening and closing. So my hips are moving. Stretch it through. There, stretch through there. Let's do a couple more. Okay, stay in this position. Then from here, rotate your hands across the body. Imagine you've got a big ball in your hands. Rotate across from here, and then push it forwards and relax them back. So relax. You'll find you'll feel more comfortable here, and then push through here, and that's going to stretch through your hip flexors, and then back, and then stretch through, and then back, stretch through, and then back. Okay, from here we're going to reach over the top, and then do the same again. Push through and back. So I'll face you on this one, guys. You can see I'm reaching over the top as far as I can balance. Relax the hips back, and then push them through. Back, drive the bum forwards. You're thrusting the hip through. Push it through here. And back and push through. Okay, relax, shake it loose. So you're gonna feel that feels uncomfortable when you're doing it. It's uncomfortable because we've spent our whole lives training our hips in this position. Okay, so let's go to the other leg, guys. Ready? First things first, heel down, pull hips through, and then back. Practice doing that. If you've got shorts on like I have, hopefully you've got some kind of bottoms on. And if you're naked, fantastic, you can see hip line. You can see my hip line here. I want to push that hip line through. Then when I've got that, I'm going to bring my arms up and do the same again. Push the hips through. So I'm encouraging, and more importantly, I'm learning how to create that motion forwards. So I'm not doing this. Instead of doing this, I'm doing this. I'm not saying opening up here is bad, but if that's the only way we can open up, that's bad. Okay, ready? I'm going to grab the ball, twist across the body, and then I'm going to push through again. Relax, push through. Relax, push through. Feel the lower part of your hip pelvis pulling through under this way. Tilt and drive. The best way I can think of it, guys, like handlebars, like that. Don't need to make the noise, it's just me. Okay, then arm over the top, and again, relax and tilt. Relax, do 3 of these and tilt. Relax and tilt. One more, relax and tilt. Okay, shake it out. Right, so if you've got a mat, guys, I should have told you at the start, I put one out conveniently for me. If you haven't, push pause, go and get one. Or if you're comfortable, you're just basically going to put your knee on the floor. So from here, team, we're going to go. Knee down. I'm going to drive the knee forwards, and I'm going to back into that tilt position. So from here, I'm stretching from my knee up to my hip, and I'm driving my hips forward this way. Now be careful of doing this. You see this stretching all the time here or here, and you're missing the stretch. From here, you only want here, right through. Now we're going to take this hand, the one to the back, or the one that correlates with the back leg. I'm going to stretch it right up, and then come back down again. Bring it right up, and back down. Now I'm showing from the side because I want you to see that I'm going over that lateral motion, and down. Lateral motion, and then from here, ready, hold that position, and then rotate with the other arm. Try not to track this knee. Your knee's going to want to come in, push it out, and rotate and open it. Rotate, you won't go very far. Rotate and open it. Now guys, these are the stretches that people you don't see do, because they just want to sit down, do box splits, and get back up again, and relax. Okay, this hand here, now behind the head, and open the chest up and then down again. Open the chest up and down. Open the chest up, and then down. One more. Open up, and down, and relax. Okay, let's change over. So we're going to other leg forwards. Start off, pull hips through. See, so many people do stretches, guys, and I've seen, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but if you're just sitting there trying to touch your toes, you're missing something that's really important, and it's the hip freedom. Okay, yeah, let's go with hip freedom. Hip freedom is a nice way to think about it. Stretch your arm up, and reach it over. Stretch your arm up, and reach it over. That's it, hips pulls through, reach it over. Arm goes right over the head, so you can see it's coming towards the camera, and reach through. Now I know this, guys, because I have super tight hips. I'm that person, guys, super tight hips, unfortunately. I have terrible pelvic tilt. Okay, from here, switch over and rotate through. Rotate through. Try and keep the hip pull through. Rotate through. Rotate through. Rotate through. And then hand behind the head and drive the chest up. Drive it. See, I'm trying to connect the hips to your shoulders from your feet. Rather than just isolating them, get that connection. Let's do one more. And rotate through and relax. Okay, so next stretch, guys, from here, we are going to stretch. So we've stretched the abductors, the muscles that take away before. Today we're going to stretch the adductors, the muscles that pull in. So again, open the hips up. So I'm going to take this knee away from this foot. Now, when you think about this, guys, imagine that foot is a telephone, and you're going to answer the telephone. There you go, old-fashioned, right? So you lift it up. Hello, from here, try and keep these knees apart, sink the bum down, and put that foot where you feel the best stretch right on the inside of your leg. So as it attaches into the pelvis, right, as it comes right in. Now when you've got that, you're going to lower the body down where it feels comfortable. Now, if you want to make the stretch deeper, maybe hold onto your hand, push your hands into the floor, lift this foot up, elbow can push into this knee, and now when I push this, it's going to drop the butt down low. You don't have to be here. You can just get a bit of a deeper stretch. It's up to you. Now I'm here, I'm going to stay here. So basically trying to get that knee away from that knee. Bum towards the floor, chest towards the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Now if you're in this position, you're simply going to do this, okay? If you're in this position, you pull the knee in, and you just take the other one out, and you just drop it down. So put that foot in a position where you can feel the muscle, guys, attached. You can see on me, because I don't have much body fat. By the way, that's not because of the training program. I haven't done training to try and lose body fat or gone on some crazy diet plan. It's just the lifestyle I live. It's just a byproduct of the way I do things. I'll talk about it on a different day. But you see my muscle here, it attaches. I won't show you where it ends up, but it goes all the way into here. You're going to feel that stretching as it goes into the leg. So it's called the abductor muscle. So not the abductors, the adductors, because they add back to the body. Hold it there. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lean to the hands. Okay. The last one we're going to do here, guys, is we're just going to drive the hips forwards. I'll show you from the side, probably better. Elbows back. Drive hips forwards. I'm not leaning back this way. Drive hips forwards and elbows back. Hold it there. So bringing this, not over exaggerating it, nice and steady. Driving the hips through. Remember, turning the pelvis under. Hold it there. And then I like to get up by doing this, guys. Ready? Let's go. So maybe watch me first if I'm not doing it before. Hands down, toes under, heels into the floor. Then straighten through the legs. Roll through the back. Roll through the spine. Roll through the shoulders. When you get to the top position, you're going to take your legs out wide. Arms up. Stretch out, stretch out, stretch out, stretch out, stretch out. And shake it out. and you're all flexified. Now guys, no one gets flexible in one workout. It's like strength. If I go to the gym and do one training session on that muscle, it's not going to make it bigger and stronger. It's going to teach me that I need how I need to do it, and if I keep doing it, it's going to gradually get bigger and stronger. If I do one flexibility session, I'm not going to get Van Damme's flexibility. Van Damme, the famous guy from the 80s, right? So what I'm looking for is, it's a program. I gradually work on it, step by step, little by little, build one step at a time. The most important thing though, we are energized, we're ready to go. Let's go.